DK Sportsbook, guys, has been available for which team will lead the NFL in regular season scoring this year. The Bills, plus 550 favorites in that category. So, Moose, is that the smart play here, or do you see a better value in that spot?
I mean, like, obviously we like the Bills. I mean, they're a good team. They were third in offensive in this category, just in terms of highest scoring teams last year. But I mean, you look down this list and, the fact you can get bigger odds on teams like the Chiefs, the Cowboys, even who led the NFL in this category and just pure points scored last year. The Bills just can't really be the bet here. I personally prefer the Bengals. I mean, you've got a second year of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase going after it. You've got an improved offensive line in Cincinnati as well. I get that people are expecting a Super Bowl hangover, but even if the Bengals defense does start slow or something, it's just going to mean that they're going to get in more shootouts. They're going to be relying on their offense more anyways. So I think that for this category especially, I mean, there are numerous plays here down the board we could look to. The Bengals stick out. People are all over the Eagles at plus 1,500. I guess I don't hate that, but what about the Colts too at plus 2,000? I mean, Jonathan Taylor, now they have a quarterback who's not going to turn the ball over as much, likely. So lots of different ways you could go on this one. Not the Bills for me. They're the deserving favorites, but there is just way better value down the board.
You agree with that, Pierce?
No, I don't. I'll let Geoff chase the what ifs. We don't know who's going to have great seasons or what the schemes will be on these other teams, but we know everything about Buffalo. We know their players. We know their scheme. We know exactly what to expect. Yeah, the payout's not that great, but it's a pretty good payout for a team like Geoff mentioned, third most points last season. And when you look at this roster, do we think that they've peaked? I don't think that they've peaked at all. I think they're going to continue to get better. Josh Allen's going to get better. He's going to develop more rapport with his receivers. The line is there. And then you look at their draft. In the second round, they went with James Cook. He is a receiving running back, which tells us this team's going to continue to pass and pass. It's up-tempo. When you pass the ball, you stop the clock. That just means more Josh Allen. We want more Josh Allen. That means more points. I think this is going to be an explosive big-time year. Also, they play the NFC North, not a great division. They also play the AFC North, which I think is going to be a shootout division. Buffalo is the play.